for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Dropping back. It's Lopez. Looking for 6. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The call is a quarterback sneak. No signal, but not much surge. I think they kept him out of the end zone.
Although he knew he was going to get the snap and sneak it, it just didn't look like he was ready to go. I don't know if the ball ever really got into his hands to give him any momentum. He was driven back on that play.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the bat, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And the Tar Heels line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Dropping back, it's Lopez. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, UMC. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss on the play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. on the run. He'll let it go. Oh, and he missed. Just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Caught behind the line, it's Gauze. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. Will not be brought down. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wide end.
Stay with it.
Open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Grab behind the line. It's Young. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's sacked and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast and give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner is brought down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Gauze. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up.
And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. The short completion of the tight end. That completion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into the double coverage and pays for it. Follows the big with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Gauze. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. He's looking to throw. Throws it to the right. With the catch, it's Flanagan. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Even a huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep again. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run.
The bench came down. What you doing?
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Off the play fake on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field. It's Lopez. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
That's caught. It's Sims. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The sure hands, it's Sims. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Caught over the middle. It's gone. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Continues. The offense just grinding away here. Caught in the backfield. It's Barber. Touchdown, North Carolina. Great connection there for 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. They may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock.
That nigga be running my man on to the other side. I used to do that shit a lot too. I could dig it.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the big play to start the drive, but now the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Leaning on the run game here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. It's a toss to the left side. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him there. Wow, what a play and what a rocket for an arm he has.
That's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. And he'll make the catch for the additional 2 points, but still fall short on the scoreboard. Game over. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.